All right. If you guys know you have a loud background, just mute yourself. That way you don't have to mute everybody. So if you know there's people in your background that everybody else will be able to hear, just go ahead and click mute for yourself. And that way we can keep people with quiet backgrounds on, and then they can cheer for us when we do our recognition, because it makes it a little more fun for me when I'm not the only one talking to you guys. All right. All right, so let's talk about June. I know you guys, June can be a tricky month. I know the school year's ending. I know we have a ton of teachers who are wrapping up their school year. It's kind of notoriously known as a difficult month in direct sales. As you know, it was even on one of the training calls. But you guys were still able to pull out some great numbers. Let's see here. So our team volume for June was $250,106. So congrats to everybody who any sale counts towards that. So good job, you guys. We had 53 new stylists join our team last month. 29 stylists got in the Comma Club, meaning they sold $1,000 or more. So congrats to them. We have, let's see. I'm going to do the top 10 stylists. Okay, top 10 stylists for last month. Number 10, Marlena Young-Jones at $1,278. Congratulations. Sarah Miller, $1,319. Congratulations. Kristen Gajowski, $1,382. Congratulations to you. Meredith Timmons, $1,634. Congratulations. Number 6, Stephanie Blaskowitz. Stephanie, I am saying your name all the time and butchering it. $1,663. Number 5 is Donna Troyer with $1,690. Number 4, Monique Barrow, $1,816. Congratulations. And our top 3, number 3 is Tracy Wilson with $1,896. Congratulations. Number 2, Danielle Taylor, $2,192. And number 1, and again, this is stylist and senior stylist. Oh, I'm not sure who that is. If you know someone's talking. Last one, or number 1 is Chelsea Crable with $2,481. So congrats to all of you ladies. That's great job with your sales. Again, all of you are an enhanced commission, which is awesome, getting the top end of the comp plan for your own personal business. Then let's look at our top 10 leaders. We have in 10th place, who is off.
You want Plano peeking? Okay.
Enjoying a nice vacation with her parents, probably with her nice enhanced commission check. We have number 10, Deb Meeks, at $1,571. She's off in Germany right now, I believe, right? Germany?
I think so.
Number 9, Dina Doyle, $1,644. Number 8, Darlene Lavoie, $1,881. Congratulations. Number 7, Amy Myers, $1,950. Congratulations. Haley Cameron, number 6 with $2,014. Great job. Number 5, Amanda Rebecca, $2,099. Number 4, Leslie Traers, $2,173. Congratulations. Number 3, top 3 here, April Shook, $2,190. Great job. Number 2, Mary Peterson, $3,000. Big jump from 3 to 2, $3,329. Great job, Mary Peterson. And number 1, Jackie McGowan with $3,480. So congrats to all of you. Those are some great numbers. And again, you guys all hit enhanced commission too, which you will see in your paychecks, which is always great, getting the top end of your comp plan. We have 7 new senior stylists this month. So we have Sarah Miller, Amy Chavario, Nicole Sword, Angela Hernandez, Cheryl Kruger, Danielle Hake, and Brandy Anglin, all new senior stylists on our team. So congratulations to all those promotions. We also have 299 stylists on our team who have hit both May and June for the bonus qualified nails. So that's really exciting. So we have 1 month left on those nails. So hopefully all 299 of those people are going to carry over and sell 300 for this month at least to get their sets of nails. So congrats to all of you who are 2 months in. All right. We also had an incentive for what I called going out there into the wild, meaning the wild, not a nail bar, not a set Color Street event, but just going out in public somewhere and putting a sample on somebody. So we have this really cute bag where you can put your catalog, your any way you could advertise your business that people would draw attention to you. Put strips in here, and I picked this one because of the inside. Let's check it out. The side zips into animal print and super cute inside with some blue. All right.
Super cute.
So I had some different people, lots of people put their names in. Again, in order to get their name into the drawing, you had to follow the rules, which the rules were a photo and a description. So everybody who had the photo and the description in an event or not an event that was just them out and about in the wild gets their name in here. My gosh. One gal, how am I drawing a name? I want to say Marlena. I'm pretty sure that's Marlena. Posted tons of pictures. Yep, her name was definitely in here the most. All right, I just got back, so I had lots of purple envelopes in my mailbox. So I'll put them in a purple envelope. That'll bring good luck. So I'm dropping all these names in. I think there's 30 some names in here. All right. And the winner of the Piper Noble bag is, dun, dun, dun. If I can get one out. Emily Hilden. Emily has won our brand new Piper Noble bag to advertise her business. So congrats to you, Emily, and good job getting out there in the wild. At the end, after we talk a little bit, I will tell you about what we're going to do for July. That'll be exciting. So congratulations to everybody for getting out of your comfort zone, getting out there, putting nails on people. That, again, follows our Color 10, which is what we talked about at regional training. And it just gets you out there talking to more people and growing your circle. So it really is a real key part of your business. So let's talk about July, you guys. Oh my gosh, we're on what, July 2nd, and this month is so exciting. Sorry, I rode a lot of rides last night at Disney, so my voice is a little hoarse still. Okay, all right. So it is the last month, like we said, for the BQ incentive nails. So again, if you have hit it in May and June, you want to hit it in July to get the 5 sets of the crystal gazing nails. They're beautiful. So those people are still earning that. We have our new foundation nail strip, Raise Your Voice, with $2 going to the Rain and Pave Foundations. Again, when promoting these, you guys, just use discretion. Don't go plastering things all over. It's a real sensitive topic for a lot of people. So be consider that when you're putting it out there and talking about it. Okay, enrolling bonus. This, you guys, this is a great bonus. So if you enroll somebody in the month of July and that person does their $300 before the month is up, you guys both will get $50 credit for the swag store. I mean, that is so cool. So just think, okay, so you enroll somebody in July, you could, if you've already hit the 2 months, May and June for BQ nails, and then you enroll someone who hits 300, so you would get your nails, your BQ nail strips, you could get $50 in swag, And if your new enrollee also hits Jumpstart, you could potentially earn your Jumpstart credit as matching enroller credit. You could get 3 cool incentives this month, you guys. So think about that. That's awesome. We have a whole month. If you get a new stylist, it should not be hard for them to get $300 by the end of the month. They could even enroll in the last few days. We've seen stylists come in and enroll the last few days of the month, and they have $500-600 months just because they're ready to go with their first party. If you flip a hostess and she has her party, she has sales right there, and she did her 300 that quick. So that's a great one to be able to get swag. So when you're talking to that person and talking to people this month about the business, make sure you tell them that, we have this great incentive this month. So if you sign up, in your kit, you're going to get the $10 or the 10 strips. They could sell those off. They get $50 in swag. My gosh, they've made back the money of their kit just with that alone, right? So that is a great incentive that's very doable. So if they're already doing their launch plus 4, they're already going for their Jumpstart, $300 should be a drop in the bucket for this new stylist to be able to get that $50 swag. So imagine them being outfitted already then with a hat and shirt or whatever they choose to get right away. So I'm loving that incentive for this month. And another reason, which we'll talk about in a minute, I love that it came along this month. We have a lot of people who are really fighting for the title they want to have for conference this month. The title you get this month is what you are acknowledged for at conference. So anyone going to conference, this is a big month for them. So they're trying to hit certain ranks, whether it be team leader to get to the team leader training. Maybe they're trying to hit senior stylist because they want to go in knowing they've started to build a team. Maybe it's someone's trying to hit executive director. They want to walk across the stage. So whatever it is, let this enrolling bonus help you enroll new people to help you work your business and hit your status, along with helping them potentially enroll people. And they could even start a team that quick too with that bonus. So think about that when you are talking to people. Then we have our hostess special. Oh my gosh, we've been wanting a hostess special for 2 years, you guys. So this is super cool. So your qualified order, if you're 153 orders, they will get 2 sets of Going bandanas. Love the name, love the nails. I'm so excited. Makes me want to go square dancing. Raise your hand if you had square dancing. And I had square dancing in grade school. Anybody else? See? It used to be the thing, which is really kind of weird, but it was, right? We'd all have to take, I used to have square dancing with the nuns. I don't know. Okay, so what does that mean? It means it's a great time to have nail bars. What a great incentive for them to get those extra sets. When I'm hostess coaching, I always set my hostess to get the goal of $300. I just feel there's such a drastic jump from the 150 to, even $299. The $300, you go up to the 15% credit. You go up to 3 sets of half off. And I hope you guys all realize too, I'm sure you do, but maybe if someone's new, it's not necessarily half off that they're getting. They're not going to place an order for a nail. You're getting that credit. So you're getting about $6, $6.50-ish. So if you're getting 3, that's roughly $18 additional dollars on top of the $45 they would be getting if they had a $300 party. So then you add in 2 extra free sets of nails to that. That really that's a really great hostess amount for them for a $300 nail bar. So make sure when you're hostess coaching, you're always putting that $300 nail bar out to them. To have that should be their minimum goal right there. And then if they're getting pre-orders and stuff, then you can get them past that. But always try to get their sights put on 300, because I just feel we have so much more to offer them, and they'll be a lot happier with what they get at 300 than under 300. So I don't know how long my voice is going to last here. All right. Okay. So in order to get nail bars and future stylists, right, we have to build relationships. Last week, my live training was on relationships. You guys, 100% is the key to our business. It's the key to our business as stylists. We're all building relationships with each other. And it's key to our business in working with stylists or working with customers. We are a relationship business. Like I said last week on the live, for some of us, that's super easy. Making conversation with people is really easy. For other people, it's a struggle. For some people, that's why they signed up to do this business, was to get them out of their comfort zone and build relationships and talk to people. So the person who, works up to coloring 10 people, but starts with coloring 1 a week, hey, if that's one more person than you felt comfortable with a week ago, then kudos to you. So today what we're going to talk about a little bit is what people do in building relationships with their customers. There are so many great ideas out there, and everybody has a kind of a personal touch of what they do. But building rapport, then building relationships through your VIP group, through customers, through talking with people is so important to get your customers coming back to you. Why are they choosing you over Susie, who they just saw at their vending event at their church last weekend? Why are they coming to you? What are you doing that builds rapport with them? And it's funny because you may do something, you may be, sending out your emails to customers, you may be posting in your VIP group, and you'll hear from some people often, right? We all have those people who comment on everything. Then you have the other ones that you don't really ever hear from, and you wonder, gosh, am I doing anything? Well, I have 2 perfect examples just in the last week, just today, actually, right, of course, 1 minute before the 12 o'clock training call, my phone rang and I didn't recognize the number, and I picked it up, and it was a waitress from the restaurant where I did a vending event back in October. And I sampled her and, got her name, and I've kept up with emails and follow up and whatever. Well, all of a sudden today she decided she wanted to order nails for somebody and reached out to me because she dug my information up. So, it's been all those months since October, but if I had not been following up and sending her things regularly, why would she have called me compared to anybody else? She wouldn't have had my contact information. So that's many, many months later, and now she'll put an order in. And then in the meantime, I think we talked on the phone 25 minutes because one thing led to another. She was going out of town. We're making conversation where she's going for the 4th and what I'm doing. We found out all these things we had in common. So right there, just like that, I built a relationship that I feel now, and it was all true and genuine, our conversation. But now I feel I have a customer who will come to me because of one simple interaction and then me continuing to follow up. The other one I had just last week was, I had brought up the business to a past hostess. She was kind of interested. And then after January, when she was going to do it, I haven't heard from her. So every once in a while, I just send her a message, about it. Then all of a sudden the other day, she said, okay, I think I'm ready. I'm going to be signing up July 15th, just like that. So had not responded to multiple ones of my messages since January, but I continue to just send her something. Hey, just want to let you know this. Just want to let you know it's our birthday month. And she didn't respond back, but that was okay. I wasn't pushy. And again, so perhaps it's going to come to fruition now. So don't give up on the people that aren't your active people that are constantly responding to you, because some people sit back and they have to wait until it's their time. So don't stop building the relationships and reaching out. Okay, so that's my advice to you about that. So now let's hear about what some different people do with their business to make it exciting, to want to come to them. So first we are going to hear from Senior Director Jen Sheets, where she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does with her business. And I'm going to mute myself because I may cough.
Thanks, Deb. So Deb and I were talking about this, and couple of the things that I feel are really important. I have people in my VIP that want to be in my VIP, and so we are all friends. As soon as somebody joins my VIP, whether they're somebody that was referred to me or they're somebody who I've known and done business with already, I friend them right away. Sometimes they don't accept it right away, but I do friend every single person on my VIP. And the reason I do that is because eventually I want to be able to talk to them about things other than Color Street. I want to talk to them about their kids and their trip that they went on and all of the other things that they're doing in their lives. And it seems like a lot to keep up on, but if you have those notifications coming up in your feed with all of your friends and you're seeing what they're doing, you can make comments on that. And from there, every day, I message 5 of my customers and try to find something interesting other than Color Street to talk to them about. So that every single time I approach them with Color Street, it's not the first time I've talked to them in the month. It's not the first time I've talked to them in 3 months. They've just talked to me. We just talked about their vacation. I just ripped on one of my VIPs today because she put a picture of her pedicure and it was not Color Street. And I'm like, whoa, we're going to talk about this vacation after you're done. And she just cracked up and messaged me. And she's like, I didn't have time, but she's having a party in August. So she got a pass. But by doing that, I always just talk to them. And I've actually had people just say, hey, you know what? I forgot. I need this nail and this nail and this nail. And I just delivered $50 worth of nails to one of my customers the other day because I asked her how she went on a really important trip with her girlfriend. And they were learning to jump off mountains on planks. And I'm like, you're insane. But I wanted to know how it went. And I wanted to know if she actually was able to graduate from the class that she did. And so I asked her, I'm like, hey, did you graduate? How'd it go? And she was so scared. And she told me all about it. She goes, by the way, I need Coralie yours. I need the fireworks. This is what she called them. And she picked another strip. And then she's like, I'll let you know my other strip in a couple of days. I want to see if you guys get anything new, her free strip. So just by asking her if she graduated from her class, I had a $50 sale. So, I mean, if you can keep up with that and you're always doing something that's recognizing them as a friend versus just a customer, you're going to keep up those relationships. The last thing I do, and the last thing I want to share is every time I do a contest on my VIP, the people who lose get a message from me. And maybe sometimes they'll get something from me, all of them, and maybe sometimes just a couple of them will get something and this is calculated, but I will say, gosh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for participating. I love that you're always in part of my VIP group and you're always right in there playing all these games and stuff. You didn't win, but I want to treat you special anyway. So I'm sending you a couple things and I'll send them like a Tuesday. And one time I was doing a pedicure conversation with everybody, introducing the pedicure strips. And the people who lost, I sent them all a pumice stone and something else and some Tuesdays for their toes. Every single one of those people ordered within the next 3 weeks. So it's not a lose-lose. I'm always trying to reward the people for participating in my VIP, even if they don't win the strip. So those are the things I do to build relationships. I think it's really important that I have conversations outside of Color Street with those people.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. I love that. And again, it's nothing we're doing that is something so fancy. Like you said, reaching out to 5 people, or even that simple step of friending them on Facebook. We can add them to a group, but friending them puts it in a different level. So, and I love the loser thing. That's hilarious. So, I think those are awesome ideas. So I hope everyone has pen and paper out and they're writing all these different things down. So you guys can take some of these different things and put and see what works into your business. All right. So next we have team leader Stacy Dixon, who is going to share what she does.
I forgot to unmute myself for a second. Okay. Basically, and I agree completely, you want to make your VIPs feel special. You want to make sure that they know that your group is different from anybody else's. I have a notebook that I keep either virtually, I have a copy of it on my phone, and I keep a little pad next to my desk. If someone mentions, I like this color or I like this strip, I make note of that. So when I do my promos and they win, I know what to send them. And then it's a little bit of unspoken, hey, she's paying attention. She's listening to what I'm saying. She's, and that fosters a lot. I also do that I do a Manny of the Month Club, which is an auto invoice through Square. And then it's my pick. It's $13 flat. And I pick a set, and I usually send either a scratch-off ticket or a little mani set that or a little nail set that I got for 75 cents on the internet or something like that, something small, and it just auto ships. It auto bills on the 1st, I ship by the 5th, and it goes out. But when I do that, I do it on a Google form, and it asks their preferences, color preferences. Are you a glitter girl? Are you solids? Do you like prints? All of that kind of stuff. Again, so it makes them feel like you're paying attention and you're sending them something that you know they're going to like. I do a lot of interaction posts. Those are huge, especially the predictive text posts. Hey, finish this sentence by hitting the middle button until it creates a sentence. Those are always huge. Some of my other interaction posts might get like, I don't know, 40 or 50 hits. Those get 100 every time. Every time. The scratch off tickets have been really big for me. I ordered them through, I think, Unicorn Smiles. You write what you want on them. There's a little sticker you put on it. When they get it, they, something kind of fun, they scratch it off. I do number those and keep a list of them, not what they are necessarily, but when someone redeems them, I cross that number off so it can't be used twice. I do some flash sales. This month I'm doing a VIP appreciation sale because July is a rough month. So we're doing, a lot of promos, prizes, win a set of the Prison Break or a couple of other oddball strips I have hanging around. But those are all, again, stuff that they might not see in another group. I do nail feed drawings and all that kind of good stuff too, a lot of that. But again, I think it's more in paying attention to what your VIPs are telling you. Again, what's going on with their kids, what's going on and what they like. Sorry, Debbie, I got distracted. I'm watching the storm behind you. It's crazy. But
It just got really bad.
Yeah, all of a sudden I saw the trees starting to do this, and I got distracted.
Yeah. Well, were you, and I'm sure if I'm wondering this, other people probably are too. Can you tell us a little bit about your auto ship thing you're doing? Was anybody else wondering about that?
Yeah,
Tell us just a little more detail.
Okay, I started that about, I think this is the 2nd month, and I really didn't push it real hard because I wanted to make sure that the auto invoice worked properly. I do it through Square. You can set it up to auto invoice. You do have to go in and click that. When they input it, they input their credit card information, and there's a little blurb underneath that needs to be there. This is my my digital signature. I'm authorizing you to charge this monthly, just kind of a little blurb. And I can post the link to what mine looks like here after. I'll post it in comments. But you go in and it's your name, address, phone number. It's all on a Google form. The Google form gets sent to me anytime anybody signs up. And I do check it periodically because Google sometimes is a little funky with that. But then you go into Square, you enter their information, and you set it up. I want to do this. I want it to invoice X amount monthly. This is the note I want on it. And then when it does do that, you've got a list of invoices. So you go in and you click on the invoice and click pay with saved card. And that's it. And then I package it up and mail it out.
So you are sending them a random strip every month. That's what you're doing?
Yep.
And they don't know which one it is. So it's just a surprise fun thing for them.
Right. It's a surprise fun thing. I do go with their preferences color-wise, or if I notice, like this month, one of my girls had mentioned that she liked the new Color Street Foundation strip. So I'm going to send her that one because I know she jumped on and said, oh, I really like this. So that's the one I'm sending her for her strip. So again, that's my notes. Hey, she mentioned she liked this or wants to try this, or she mentioned she hasn't tried florals yet. So I'm sending her a twosie that's a floral.
That's cute. And what do you call it?
Mani of the month.
Mani of the month. That's cute.
Nothing fancy.
No, it's perfect. Very cute. Well,
and that's a good steady. Sorry, it's a good steady income once you get a bunch of people doing it. Right now, I only have a couple because it's brand new, and I haven't really been promoting it a whole lot because I wanted to make sure that auto invoice is working right, so I didn't have a mess.
Right. And have you noticed, does it change that? Did they used to be buy three, get one people, and is it changing that? Or,
They haven't stopped doing the buy three, get one.
okay, so this is like a surprise fun one, kind of like people do the little box
Right.
subscription boxes.
Right.
Just
I have not
but
noticed
they're
any of those
still
people that
ordering.
do that are still doing their buy three, get one. Or the one girl who's done it both months, she actually got in on the one so she could get the Prison Break because she wanted that. She actually ordered that and got her Mania of the Month club that month.
Cool. All right. Well, that's lots of ideas there too. Is that I hope everyone wrote down. Hopefully everyone has tons of ideas already, and we still have more people to talk. All right. So thank you very much, Stacy. I love your ideas too. And now we're going to go to Executive Director Dina Doyle, who's going to share what she does.
Hi, you guys. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, a couple of things. I really like doing lives on my VIP page. I just find that they're so quick and so easy. If you've never done a live, or if it might seem out of your comfort zone, it's definitely something that you might want to consider, because I find more people see the lives and I get a lot of interaction that way. And then just recently, we're doing like a kitchen refresh. And so I have a lot of different things that we're taking out of our kitchen and replacing. And I offered some of those things free to my VIP page. And I did that because I wanted people to know that I'm not out like to just make sales off my VIP page. I want to share and give some things away. And I was going to take them to like this resale consignment shop that we have near us. But I was like, oh, maybe somebody on my VIP page would like, you know, some of these different things in my kitchen, because we're just kind of changing our color scheme. And so I got a lot of interaction just from offering like, hey, who wants this? And so it was kind of fun. So it wasn't about polish. It wasn't about Color Street, but it kind of just added a different element. It invited them into the kitchen, and then it kind of connected us. So I thought that was fun. So then a couple people have come by to gather, you know, the things that we were giving away, and it made for like a nice conversation. And like others have mentioned, it's part of that relationship building. So sometimes you might find a chance to connect with your VIP members, and it might not be about Color Street. And something else that we were going to do is our two boys are not playing tackle football anymore, but they have a lot of like shoulder pads and all these other like pieces of equipment, cleats and that are like barely used. And so I was going to say, hey, if anybody has a little one playing tackle football, come by, grab this stuff. You know, if not, I'll donate it. But so I think sometimes if you have something that you could share with your VIP, it really makes them feel VIP. A second thing that totally surprised me, I ordered 5 from cashing out a party. I ordered 5 really pretty popular glitters like Tokyo Lights, Moon River, Sahara Jewel, just some of our like tried and true. And I sent one of my really good friends from college a pack with a card. She's a teacher also. Well, now she's an assistant principal. And I wrote her a note like, happy end of the school year, fellow teacher. I thought you might like these. So she's on my VIP page. She's never commented or liked or purchased or worn them. But she's just kind of been like a silent observer. I almost didn't even realize she was on my VIP page. So I sent her this pack, and within 3 days of her getting it, she sent me a nail fee in a text saying, how do I join? I want to do this. None of my friends know about Color Street because she's in California. And she was like, this is amazing. And like, she sent the nail fee. And I didn't even think she would be interested in going towards that. I thought, well, maybe she'll do a Facebook party, you know, in the summer since she's off as well. And it just blew my mind that gesture of just sending a card with the free pack. And it didn't cost me anything. It was something that I earned from my Hostess Rewards. Totally put it on her radar that I could do this too. So sometimes if you use your Hostess Rewards to share with people on your team or on your VIP page, or even people who aren't yet on your VIP page, and you send those out, you may have a hostess, or you may even have a future stylist. So that was super cool. Okay, a couple other little things that I do when people place an order. I used to just send an email with tips and tricks for application with the application video at the end, and it was pretty lengthy. And so then I realized people most likely, I mean myself even, I don't read all the way through, or I might just delete, or it might even go to their spam folder. So I started texting them after they purchased. A few days later, when I think that they got their order, I send them a thank you text with the application video. And then I say, be on the lookout for tips and tricks in an email that has a little bit more than what I'm including in this text. So my text is just a thank you, keep a heads up for the email coming through, and then a video, application video, just in case they don't look at the email. And the application video, I just go to YouTube, I type in Color Street application video, and then I pick that very first one with the silver Tinseltown polish. So there's a ton of them out there. So I know if they've ordered a French manicure, that's the one I pick for their application video. Or if they've ordered solids, I pick one where they're putting on a solid. I also found, speaking of solids, if anybody does a buy three, get one of all solids, I started probably in the past 6 months sending them glitter twosies. And I say, try the glitter twosies before you use your solids, just to get some practice. And then I tell them the glitters are so forgiving. And then I just really want them to try before they do that. And then I say, and you can even use these as your accent nail with your solids. So speaking of twosies, I order with my product credit from Jumpstart. I always have twosies on hand. I do the designs, the glitters, and the French. And I try to get those out. I mean, that's $20 that's well spent if you don't have product credit, because those go a long way. So if people place an order, like a bulk order or something like that, I always stick a twosie with it. People love a little extra accent nail. And then I went to Michael's and I bought a ton of these note cards, and they were really cheap. There's 60 of them in each box, and they were like $5. Michael's always has crazy clearance deals and specials. And I have been really trying to be intentional with writing thank you notes and giving out more twosies. So I'm really trying to be good about that. And I think that's it. Oh, yes, I think that's it. Okay. Thank you.
Christina. Oh my gosh. The idea of giving away things at home. We all give things away constantly to Salvation Army, what a great idea.
Thank
And
you.
I never would have thought of that either. What a great place to go, because you've built relationships with these people. Like right now, I have a couch sitting in my garage that my husband wants to have there.
Yes. Well, and I've got this like coffee theme for my kitchen. I've got some really cute things that if somebody's even a college student, we all know people going away. I've got a lot of former students that are starting out like their family and they're getting their first apartment or something like that. And so it feels good knowing it's not about money. It's about helping and passing things along. And that's been pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that's what our business is. It's the polish, great, they buy from us, but the relationships that we form and doing something like that where you can help somebody, because just because we're sick of something doesn't mean that it's not great. Right. We're just tired of it. Oh, I love that. So lots of other great tips too. I'm going to check out Michael's. So thank you, Dina. And next we have team leader, Valerie. Is it Muniz?
Munoz.
Oh boy. Munoz.
Munoz.
All right, Val, you're on.
All right. Wow, I feel like mine aren't quite as good as everybody else's, but I'm just
going
to.
And everybody's are good because we all do different things. That's what's so fun about this.
Okay. Well, the big thing with me is that I feel like right now I have a little bit more time because I'm a teacher and I'm off for the summer, but during the school year, I'm pretty busy and I've got a 2-year-old. So I usually take the first Saturday of the month and I set up during her nap my entire month on my VIP page. And so I just do a regular schedule. Monday's usually some kind of motivation and I try to make it interactive. So a lot of them are just telling me what's going on in their life, starting the week off in kind of a positive note. Tuesday, I do like tips and tricks that are on there. I share anything that if people have been talking about, like how do you do a flip mani or things like that, or tips that I didn't necessarily know. I try to put those on there. Sometimes they're me showing them things. Like I really, just in the last month, I finally joined the Mineral Fusion Club, and I'm on board with that. So I wanted people to see how easy that was, and that my nails, I was having some trouble with peeling, and I was pretty honest about that kind of changed things for me. And then Wednesday, I kind of alternate between Wear It Wednesday, just showing styles that I like or combinations that I like that are new, or Work It Wednesday, and I tell them about my business. And I try at least twice a month to get something in there related to what's going on with Color Street, how I'm working on my business, what it's doing for me and my family. Some of them have been personal stories, like we freakishly had a tree hit our house at the end of February, and the front lights of our house were knocked out by the tree, but we have lighting on our garage that matched and lighting on the back of the house. And so the nice thing about that is that Color Street was able to pay for the additional lighting that insurance didn't cover it. So I just share those kind of things because you never know when people are listening. And I've been sort of surprised by who has joined my team. The people that I think will, and the people that are sort of lurking that have never even worn them are still paying attention. And then Thursday, I just do something kind of fun. A lot of times it's this or that. Sometimes it's not. I don't always have a set theme for Thursday. And then on Friday, I always do some kind of fun Friday where there's a game and they can win something. And sometimes I'm giving away strips. Sometimes it's Tuesdays or Tuesdays. I also went through last year and I bought a year subscription to the Fun Fab Fit boxes. And so I get one of those quarterly, and you get if you haven't done those, it's actually worth doing. It was about $200, but I did exceptionally well last July. So I sort of treated myself to that. And I will take out a lot of those items and I just throw them in a big basket, and I make sure to show them, these are some of the products that I have that I could be giving away so that they are getting additional things. I've done glam bags there. Sometimes they're getting strips, but sometimes they're getting other things. And with those prizes in there, I've even had people go ahead and purchase because they want to try one of those products. I also try to make sure at least a couple times a month on Sunday, I do like a Sunday fun day kind of thing where we do bingo, or we've done Battleship, or we've done some other kind of interactive game. And what's really nice about it is what I've found is that a lot of the girls that I work with that are not willing to stop doing their nails, they like that time to go get their nails done, have started participating in those games with their daughters and with their kids. And so they may not be buying the strips for themselves, but they aren't necessarily going to go take their 10-year-old constantly to go ahead and get nails done. I know it's supposed to be over 12, but I've got several of them that have 10-year-olds that are using our strips, and they like to play those games. So I try to do that as well. I try to be pretty intentional about when I offer sales. I don't do it all that often so that when I do, it seems like a big deal. And I ran one last week. Someone had a summer sale, and it was honestly because our air conditioning died, and I have a really large stash going right now. And I'm like, okay, a little bit of extra cash would be great. So there was a graphic on there where you had the more that you bought, the better the deal was. And I had a couple people that went on and bought 3 or 4 of them. And then I had a girl that's been sort of lurking that I didn't even realize was watching that said, I will take all of the rest of the glitter and the solids. And I'm like, you seriously want all of the glitters and solids? Because there's like 16 or 18. And she goes, yep, I'll take all of them. So I delivered those to her and started talking to her a little bit about the business. She's doing real estate on the side. She's a former teacher, and real estate is kind of hit or miss for her. So I think she's considering the business, and I was able to talk to her about that. So those are just some of the things that I do with mine. I try to do a lot of also interaction, with them so that they are seeing my posts, because I know that Facebook with the algorithm. So I just do funny, little meme things, or, little questions that people like to answer. People seem to love the ones where they're guessing the numbers. So I do a lot of those. So that's just kind of my thing.
That's great. And, I love how you brought up the point of you sit down on one Saturday at the beginning of the month, because then it's not, some people think about all the daily topics that you're doing and it's overwhelming. But if you take the time, and then if you preset the posts, then boom, 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 they're just happening. I mean, that's such a great time saver for people, and it makes it not as daunting
And even if I can't get through all of them, I'll do like all of my Mondays. That's the way I set them
Yeah.
up. And then I do all of my Tuesdays. And then it's like, if my daughter wakes up from a nap early, I'm like, okay, well, I still have to do Thursdays and Fridays, but at least the whole month is set up. And then if new product comes out, I can add those on there. If I see fun graphics that come in there, I can always add those in there, but I always know that there's going to be at least something running on my, my VIP page without me having to do much. And I've actually had a couple of people that I'm friends with on there that said, how did you even do that? You were running some kind of a game, but I knew you were at the zoo with your daughter, and it's because
That's
I already
awesome.
scheduled it. And one of them ended up joining my team because she said, oh my gosh, you could do it like that. I didn't realize it. That's how you save the time. I didn't think I'd have the time. So
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, so yeah, I think that's awesome. And a lot of people don't think to do that. So I think that's a great tip. And what was the box you got? I've heard of that before. Fun Fit.
Fun Fab Fit. And if anybody's interested on here, you could do this just to get things to give away, but they have these starter boxes and you have to pay $5 and then they will auto enroll you in getting the next box. And so it's like a box of the month, and they're $49, but you get like $200 worth of, they're usually beauty supply things, or like this month they had these cute little silicone, like wine glasses that you can take out on the deck or out, out on a boat. And so I went ahead and I signed up for the year membership on that because you kind of got a discount, but they give away these because I do that every couple months. I get like 9 that I can give out, these starter boxes, and you'll still get $50 worth of stuff for $5. And as long as you cancel them, even if you didn't want to sign up for the membership, I love mine. I keep some of the things, but a lot of the things that I know that I'm not going to use, I give away as prizes, and the girls really seem to like that. Because like I said, I had a $50 sale last month because there was a mascara in there, and someone said, ooh, if I could guarantee that I get this one, and I'm like, that's fine with me. I'll throw that one in as your prize. So I try to use those. And, if I tell the girls we're going to play a game and you're going to be able to choose something out of here, sometimes I'm giving away strips, but I don't want them in the point where they're always feeling like they're going to always get strips. I want them buying them from me. So I try to make sure that there are other things that I'm doing.
Sure. Great. Thanks, Val. All right. Then we have our last one to talk is Executive Director Jackie McGowan, who's going to share some of the things that she does.
Hello. Hi, guys. It's super exciting to see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been going between headphones and not because I don't know when Jared's going to come up and start talking to me. You guys, I love all of your ideas so much that I'm feeling super, super like lazy and inadequate. So I will tell you, this is one of the areas that I want to continue to work on and simplify. And I think all of your ideas were really, really helpful. Someone's got some background noise. Thank you. So I try to simplify mine, and I started with the 2, 2, and 2 that we heard in our very first annual conference. So within the first 2 days, I do send an email to thank my customers who've placed an order. Then on Fridays, it might not be every 2 weeks or 2 weeks, like 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. But then on Fridays, I call them, that's my follow-up Friday day. So I will look at who placed an order that week. And like Dina Doyle, she's super sweet in sharing her text message with me. I send a thank you through texting. So they've gotten an email, and then they've gotten a text message too. So that way they can save my number. And then for the second or the third 2, so 2 days, 2 weeks, and then 2 months, I usually just send an email whenever there's a new corporate update. And it seems like we have one every month. There's some new nail or some promotion. So I actually use MailChimp instead of using our back office because Amanda Rebecca taught me that about a year ago. So when you use MailChimp to send your message, your emails, you can actually see who's opened your email. For example, I had 1,000, I'm going to tell you guys this because I don't want you to feel bad. 1,000 emails went out last week. And only 12% of the people opened my email. So that was only 120 people out of 1,000. So that's when I thought, okay, I need to start reaching out personally. And if I do that on Fridays, just look back to see who placed an order that week, I can send them a text. Unless I had a nail bar. If I had a nail bar, what I do is I personally friend request that person that night. So when you have a nail bar, like a Facebook online group, you can see all of the members. So I go in there right away and I friend request all of them because I can do that like in 5 minutes. And then the day of the nail bar, I use Facebook Messenger and I use an audio. So I'm like, hey girls, super excited for so-and-so's party tonight. Set your alarm. You won't want to miss this. Dry nail polish that's spreading like wildfire, but still nobody's heard about it. And then, so they've heard my voice, and then hoping that they will accept my friend request that way. Then I also always remember your vibe attracts your tribe. And when I think about that and who I want to have on my team, I do what Jen does also. I reach out to 5 to 10 people every day. So when I first wake up, before I scoot out the door, I will personally reach out to 10 people through Facebook Messenger. So I will look at, like, keep in my head, okay, I know this girl loves the nail polish and I love her style. I love her generosity. I love her heart. So I will look at her profile and just like Jen, build a relationship with that gal. I'm not asking about nail polish. I'm not trying to sell her anything. I'm personally reaching out through Facebook Messenger to have a conversation with her. So I'm not just liking and I'm not just commenting, but I'm actually reaching out. And what else? Follow up Friday. My hostesses. I really build relationship with my hostesses, and I'll use like funny little videos and message her and say like, I miss you, or I miss your face, or just send her things in Facebook Messenger too. So I work on building that relationship. I'm not really great in my VIP page. That's something I need to work on, but I really spend a lot of my time booking parties and holding parties and building relationships with those people. And that's how my team has grown.
You do a lot of lives though in your VIP group and stuff too.
I'm hot
Or
and
is it
cold.
more in your personal?
Yeah, I'm hot and cold. I do like 2 posts a day. I pre-schedule them in my VIP page, and they're kind of salesy. It's like a Nelfie picture that I get from the Nelfies. But I am hot and cold based on what's going on in my family. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was really happy and I was doing fun things. And then with my dad's both being sick right now, I've had a hard time. I've struggled with like being live and, funny so I've kind of been quiet right now. So, it's just, I think we all just have to do what works for you. And these tips are amazing. And count your blessings and just have fun with it. Just make sure you're having fun.
And that's exactly it, Jackie. We just got tons of ideas, right? I mean, I have a whole page of all the different things I just wrote, but you have to pick what works for you, what fits your personality. But whatever you try, and I put it in the chat there too, don't take on everything you just heard, because you're going to end up doing none of it.
Right.
Take on 20 new things. You'll do everything one time and you'll drop it. Pick the 2 ideas you like the most, put those into play, give yourself a month, be consistent with it, and then you're going to stick to it. So that's why I wanted to share so many ideas so people could hear so many good things. Looks like April's dying to say something to us. She looks like she's on vacation.
I'm in total summer mode. My hair is back and there's no makeup going on. But I'm sorry I came on late to the party not late to the party. I'm late to the meeting. I had a few things going on here, but I wanted to share a couple of things that worked for me in just the last couple days. So I recently found out that you can find your top contributors in your VIP group. So if you go to your admin settings, which is if you're on the phone, it's at the top, little shield, and you can find your top contributors. So with the new July incentive for hostesses, I went and found my top contributors, and I went and talked and just messaged them and told them about the new incentive for hosting a party. And today alone, I booked 4 online parties.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
no wonder you were number 3 in sales then for the leaders, right?
I was so excited. And then another thing that I tried this week is there's a lot of people who are doing the 30-minute party, and I finally sat down and watched one of Jackie's, and it was amazing. And then I watched a couple other ladies, and I've kind of stolen things from everybody. And I tried the booking game, which I hate games. I am the one person who, when everybody's like, let's do a booking game, I'm like, I am out. I will ask people to have a party, but I am not playing a booking game. So I finally did it. I've been with this company almost 2 years. I finally did a booking game. And what Jackie had shared with me was a picture of like 9 different locations, and they were numbered 1 through 9. And I stole her wording word for word about how there were, if you play, you gotta take what you get. There are 4 get a prize, 4 get a party, and 1 grand prize. And in my online party, that was a brand new try for me just this week on Sunday. I had 5 ladies participate, 3 got a party, 1 got grand prize, 1 got a gift. And of them, 2 had not even tried hadn't even tried samples yet, hadn't even asked the hostess for a sample or myself for a sample. So I have samples on my way to them so that we can get their parties booked, because I want them to be confident in what they just chose. But 1 did officially book their party, and the other one is just picking a date. So I never thought booking parties would work. I was totally against it.
April, I'm so proud of you.
So I had to come on in front of
told you.
everybody and let you know, Jackie was right. Parties solve everything, and the booking parties work.
And I
Yes,
love how excited you are about it.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
I told
So
you
now
that.
I now for July have 6 parties booked, and I have been,
Woo!
yeah, and that has been since Sunday. It's Tuesday, right? Sunday. Yeah, I started Sunday. I booked 6 parties. So
That's
ladies,
awesome.
That's great,
it is
April.
totally doable. Let July be your month. This is going to be an incredible month with these incentives that Color Street has never offered before. I mean, when everybody loved the Hostess Reward last year with Nail Dives Knit, you only got 1. Now there's 2. Way more people know about Color Street. It's amazing. So ladies, just do the little reaching out and going out of your comfort zone just a little bit. And the payoff is huge.
Okay,
Thanks,
I'm wondering,
April.
April, where is that on your VIP page to see the top performer?
Okay. So I was on my phone when I did it, and then there's a little like shield at the very top, which is your admin settings. And as soon as you touch that, like on the very top, I saw like the 3rd thing over was top contributors, and they gave me the top 99.
Man, I don't have it. Okay.
I'll send you a screenshot, or I'll put it to everybody else, and I'll figure out how to do it on a computer. But it was really cool. I had done the top contributor thing for a couple
Oh, I
of
found
months.
it.
So a couple of months I did it in my VIP group too. Then that's how I offered up a free set, was whoever was the top contributor for 2 months in a row. And I loved it. And I never thought about it using it to get parties. And today I just decided, let's do something new. Why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, everything's worth trying. What a great idea you came up with. All right. Awesome job. Awesome. I didn't know if we'd have time to share it then, and now we're at 9, so I probably can't open it up to people because I don't want to keep people on too long. Unless we can spend like 5 minutes or a few minutes if anybody has any pressing questions they want to ask. And then I want to be able to tell you about an incentive that we're going to do for our team. Does anybody have anything that they want to ask?
No, I just want to say, April, that's super cool. I like it because now I'm remembering people that I forgot about, so I can reach out to them.
Awesome.
Yay. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks to everybody who shared lots of ideas. Like I said, I hope you guys take those ideas, pick a couple, see if they work, see what you like about them. If you want to know from anybody specifically, just that talked, comment underneath the Zoom, the Zoom link today. Like, hey, what was that box you were talking about? Or where do you find what April was just talking about? And then people can go in and answer the questions in there as well. So pick a couple of them, take advantage of them, especially for July. So for July, I ordered 2 of those Piper Noble bags. This one, super cute, being striped inside, and my favorite color, hot pink. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to keep this one. I have a bag, And I also, these were such a hit. I held on to one. I got one Color Street hat left and a Starbucks gift card. And in order to earn or win, I should say, the bag, the hat, and the Starbucks gift card, to get your name in the drawing, since we are focusing on rank this month, it's so important to so many people. This is how you get your name in the drawing. You get one ticket in the drawing, and I'll post this. If you get paid at your current rank of senior stylist and up. So meaning, let's say you hit senior stylist or team leader, director 3 months ago, but you haven't hit those numbers again, you haven't been paid as. You get paid as your current rank, you get one ticket in. If you get paid at your highest achieving rank, you get 2 tickets. So that might mean a few months ago, I hit team leader, but now I haven't got paid as that. I've been senior stylist for the next few months. If you go back and get paid as that highest rank you've ever achieved, you get 2 tickets this month. If you get a promotion this month at senior stylist and up, so if you've never been a senior stylist and you become a senior stylist or you become a team leader, or you become a director or any other new position, you get 3 tickets in the drawing. All right. So again, I will put that out there. So with that enrolling, you guys, if you've never been a senior stylist, with that enrolling bonus, my gosh, it's such a great thing to offer people, to be able to go get 2 people and they have to do $300 and then you and them will get $50 swag. So you get 2 new people, you'd have $100 in swag. They'd each have $50 swag. So it's a great enrolling bonus. It would be very doable to become a senior stylist this month, to be able to get in this drawing. It'd be very doable for people who are trying to earn that team leader for conference, to enroll more people or work with their team at getting people to hit senior stylist. So take advantage of the specials Color Street is offering to help you then get your name in this drawing and help you get what you want to achieve for conference. Because between the hostess special of getting nail bars, which is also going to help you lead to your next nail bars and your next new stylist, then you have your stylist promotion on top of it. It's a really great month, but it's not going to happen if you're just posting things. It probably isn't going to happen. You got to go above and beyond that. You got to make the phone calls. You've got to personally reach out to people. So don't just post what the specials are in your group and think everyone's going to run to you and book nail bars and sign up to sell. It doesn't happen. You've got to reach out and talk to people. All right? So I challenge everybody to do that. I challenge you to take on some new things for your customers that you learned today. And if you have other ideas you want to share, go in the Zoom link and post other things that you do. Trust me, this is not everything you can do. The ideas are endless, which is why it's so fun to share ideas. Pick out 2 new things and then look at these awesome promotions we have and use them to grow your business this month in July. We're not going to fall true to the July direct sales business. Color Street is going to rock out in July because we have a great product to sell in July with some great bonuses and great things we're offering this month. All right. So I thought I saw Emily hop on here. Oh yeah, there you are, Emily. Did you know that you won the bag? I'll unmute you. Did you know you were picked for the Piper Noble bag?
I think she had to go back to work. I don't know if she's still live.
I see her, but maybe she's muted. So
Yeah,
She is listening at work. She works midnights, so she
Okay.
is borrowing a speaker, and she was able to join us a little bit for.
Oh, she's on.
yeah, she's on. She was just muted. Oh, there
Okay.
she is.
Go ahead, Deb. Tell her.
Emily, do you know that you won the Piper Noble drawing bag?
Oh.
She's muted again. All right.
Well, she is at work, and so I'm
Yeah.
sure she's probably a little busy. So exciting.
All right, you guys. Thank you for everybody for sharing. And
No, I'm gonna 1 second. Let me get to a quiet spot.
oh,
Okay,
Hi,
Emily's on. She's in disbelief, Debbie. She doesn't know what it is.
I'll reach out to you, Emily, so we don't keep everyone on the call. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, you guys. Debbie, thanks so much. You're awesome. We appreciate you.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate you guys too. See you later. Look at the little heart. I was picking my Disney nails off. All right. Bye, guys.